Yo, what up, guys? Dom from ASMR Cruise, and today I want to talk about something kind of weird I've noticed about myself lately, which is that sometimes I can take these hobbies I love and make them fucking miserable. Not because I stop enjoying them either. Honestly, that's what makes this kind of weird. I love making music and making videos. I love writing too. I love getting some random idea and spending hours making that shit real. But I can also get so obsessive with my hobbies, they stop feeling like hobbies at all. They become obligations. They start interfering with my sleep. I create all these expectations for myself that nobody else asked for. And eventually, something I originally started doing because it was fun becomes another thing I feel like I have to do. And that's kind of what I mean by toxic hobbies. I'm not saying the hobbies themselves are toxic. My DAW isn't abusing me. Forza hasn't ruined my life. I'm talking about the relationship I can create with them over time. And part of this has made me wonder about potential OCD tendencies too. I do want to be careful with that because obviously OCD is a real thing, and I know terms like that get thrown around online way too casually sometimes. I'm not sitting here diagnosing myself with OCD or saying I definitely have it. I don't know that, and that's something I'd rather actually explore properly. But I'm saying it's kind of adjacent. Like, I'm starting to notice certain patterns with myself that are getting harder to ignore. The rigidity, feeling like certain things have to be done a certain way at that. Having trouble leaving anything unfinished. And especially the way that all this can interfere with my sleep definitely feels kind of OCD adjacent, or maybe it's something completely different. I don't know, but regardless, these hobbies are getting out of control. The pattern itself is kind of fucking with me. Basically, I feel this immense pressure every single day to create something, whether it's music, writing, YouTube, whatever. I feel like I need to have something tangible to show for my day. And if I don't feel like I spend enough time doing that, it can become genuinely difficult for me to wind down and go to sleep. And this channel in itself is actually a perfect example. I had to walk away from ASMR Cruise for a bit because the format I created for myself became way too difficult to sustainably create. If you go back and look at those videos, they're all formatted pretty much exactly the same. I had timestamps for all the cars, paint names for each car, no HUD. Everything was supposed to be immersive and minimal. There was a very specific way I wanted everything presented, and I chased a perfect aesthetic. And I still like that style. I'm proud of those videos, but holy shit, after a while it did start feeling claustrophobic. I had all these little rules I created for myself, and eventually I wasn't opening Forza because I wanted to chill and make a video anymore. I was opening Forza thinking about all this stuff I needed to do correctly for the video. And nobody told me to do that. That's the funny part. There wasn't some ASMR Cruise board of directors like, hey, you need to perform at this output on this schedule. Like, I'm a one-man operation when it comes to ASMR Cruise. I'm doing all this shit, for just out of my own obsession, my own inclination. No, there's no like rules except for the ones that I create. And even though I made all the rules, I'm the one getting stressed out trying to follow them. I think that's a really good example of what I'm talking about with toxic hobbies, because nothing about Forza changed. It didn't become less fun. And making videos did not become less entertaining to me. I still thought about it and planned all the time. I basically took something I liked doing and slowly turned it into a job. Except it's a job that doesn't pay me. Nobody hired me. And, at times, even though I'm my own boss, it feels like the culture is toxic. Eventually, the feeling of obligation became stronger than the passion I had for making those videos. So I did walk away from the channel for a little while. But now I'm back on my grind. Obviously, the format is completely different now. I'm talking, doing stories, rants, personal shit, whatever I feel like. And I want to do some more Forza specific stuff too, like statistical analysis with time attack. Was like a concept I've been playing with, comparing cars and stuff. I do love Forza outside of my aesthetic videos and the commentary too. So I might try to like do some with that. I've been thinking about getting a GoPro too, doing some like IRL stuff a little bit more. I have that one video, but it's like not very good quality. So yeah, I might explore that later this year too. But if you look at my recent uploads, even though I'm like saying, hey, I'm changing the format, I'm trying to make it sustainable. If you look at my recent uploads, I've basically been making a new video every day. So like I've been seriously on my grind, and I hope that this time I can sustain it because I'm passionate about this, but it's just difficult. It's really challenging to simultaneously have this obligation, this obsession to create, while and that's in tandem with the creativity itself burning me out, or the act of creating burning me out. So it's just something that I'm trying to explore more. That's why I'm making this video in part, just to kind of think out loud, and just it's kind of late right now to tell you the truth, and I just felt like I needed to make a video. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. Kind of went on a tangent at the end there, but just talking about like these hobbies are getting kind of out of hand, or at least they were, but I'm trying to like be more self-aware, as I get older, and try to rein things in and keep it enjoyable. That's really the point. And I want, if you're still watching, like, I make this channel for me, man. Like, I love that I have some viewership. It's a small channel, but that's fantastic. That it feels great when people watch my stuff. But I'm not in it for to present anything disingenuous for the sake of like trying to be profitable or anything. This is just like a fun channel. It is a hobby, and I'm treating it like a job without any of the benefits, in terms of my mentality at least. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I could keep rambling, but I'll just cut it off there. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.